Hey guys, so the question I've been asked most today is, how did they place her into the pool when there were so many people on site? So I'm going to attempt to explain how that could have happened. Now, we do know from the family who were at the scene and locals as well, that at one point that morning, there was 2 trolleys that kept moving by this poolside. One which was full of alcoholic drinks to restock the bar, and the second one which had something on the trolley wrapped in a sheet. Family said, we want to search the trolleys. They weren't allowed to do so. Now, behind me, you will see the body of 11-year-old Adrianna. Now, I have tried to cover up as much as possible, but I did need to show you where she was in the pool in order to make this make sense. So if you just look directly up from where Adrianna is, there is a blanket or a sheet in the pool here, a white one. Here's a close-up here of the sheet. You can also see it again here after her body had been removed. Again, this is just speculation because at the moment we don't have any facts and we have to put together the facts that we do have to make it make sense. So what I am putting to you is that on that second trolley was the body of 11-year-old Adrianna Young. It was then wheeled towards the pool area with a sheet over her. Sometimes she was placed completely into that pool. As we can see once again below me are the wet footprints of the person who walked up to the edge of the pool and put her into the pool. And the best way for someone to have done this quickly without anyone noticing was to cause some kind of distraction somewhere else around, duping people to look somewhere else so you could very quickly do it. And it would also explain why one of the police officers on the scene, Mr. Smith, is wet from the knee down and his shoes are soaking wet, which could have left these prints.
Yo, I say me watch the woman up on TikTok, because she don't miss a beat, You understand what I say? Because how did they get her body into the pool? Maybe they cause a distraction over here so the people them can go some and look. And when the people them look this way, they must drop her into the pool, transport her somewhere, somehow. Because it don't make sense. It doesn't make any sense, bro. The people them search the pool, then the evening she went missing. Them search the pool the night. And them search the pool early in the morning. They found her body at must 10 a.m. The people them a search from about 6. And she was not in that pool. Guyanese critic video the pool close and him go upstairs on the balcony and video down. There was no shadow casted in the pool. Them said the pool cloudy, but if the pool was cloudy, there is light in the pool. And if there's light in the pool, her body would have casted a shadow. Them talk about say that because due to her decomposition state, they cannot tell when she died. Them can't get the exact time she died. Okay, so what you can do is check the food contents in her stomach then. Let's say them did serve bread and bully beef around that time. And you find bread and bully beef in her stomach, you will know that, oh, she died at XYZ. She died between this and that time. What are you telling me? If people dead for weeks, and forensics in America can tell us them dead for weeks, why the hell you can't tell me? And this girl hasn't been dead for 1 full day yet. They come tell me about decomposition state, bro. This is a cover-up, bro.
This is when Adrianna's body was placed in the water.
When Adrianna's body was placed into the pool on the morning that she was found, just shortly before she was recovered from that pool. Now I'm going to evidence-base everything with pictures taken from actual recordings happening during the whole time. So everything I'm going to show you is from that morning, and it's from people at the scene taking the footage that they did. First of all, this is that morning when the canter truck first arrives around the front in order to distract people from the pool. Now, at this time, you can see the pool is completely empty. There's nobody in that pool. Then at some point while that canter truck is there, Adrianna's body appears in the water right near the ladder. And you can see that here. You can see her dark hair and her body and some kind of white sheet in front of her. From a more close-up view, here you can see the body of 11-year-old
that look like some
Adrianna.
Steps.
At some time
or
that
could be a white sheet, I don't know.
Has been placed there. So let me show you when. So here in this picture here, you can see somebody in white or a body wrapped in a sheet, for instance, coming towards the pool area. And we can see the direction it goes in and how it gets to the pool with the watermarks left behind on the tiling. So here we have marks where a body has been dragged along the floor in a sheet. That watermark then leads from the top of the steps all the way back to the feet of Leroy Smith. Also notice how by the time that Adrianna's body was found, she was only about 2 foot from the ladder, meaning he actually has just that second put her in when she was discovered. Here you can see again another view from where Adrianna is and where the white sheet is above her just in the water here. And here is a close-up of that white sheet that was used to cover her body and get her to the pool.
Man, this white lady don't miss a beat, bro. Me I tell you, brother. This is some dangerous cover-up, bro. And if your eyes not open, brother, something do you. This not have nothing to do with race. This not have nothing to do with you feel like these set of people feel like them better than. This is just something that was wrong. And we have to talk about it, brother. Them said the little girl drowned. Okay, let's say she did drown. Why the hell wasn't she in the pool when it was daylight out the same day she went missing? Why wasn't she in the pool in the night? Why wasn't she in the pool? Why wasn't she in the pool early, 6 o'clock in the morning? They found her 4 hours after in the same pool with them search. These are the questions we need to be asking, bro. This is definitely a cover-up, bro. What could they be covering up? Is it a sacrificial ring? Is it a failed organ harvesting? Or you have some people who work at the hotel who are attracted to little picnic and them take them and do with them. Unfortunately, allegedly, we don't know. This is sick, brother. This is sick, dog.
Showing you this because it's really important to the case and for justice for Adrianna Young. And I don't wish to upset anyone, so trigger warning, but at the same time, it's really imperative that we talk about this. So some of the injuries that we can see to the body of 11-year-old Adrianna Young, who was found in this swimming pool after being missing for 20 hours in Guyana. Some of the injuries to her body were very much like this, with almost looking like some of the skin had been stripped away. We also see the white patches on her knees and also on her hands. Now, the one thing I cannot show you, but I can tell you now from looking at the pictures of her body, that that's also the case with her face. Now, how bizarre that Leroy Smith, who's running Wayne Smith apparently, but goes by Leroy, he has very similar patterns on his hands. Let's take a close-up look at it. Look here. Now, my kind of opinion would be that some kind of cleaning solution or acid, some type of acid or bleach has been used, but it would have to have been like really strong graded stuff to have caused the injuries it has to Adrianna's body. You can also see it on his other hand here. And can I just remind everyone that this police officer was the one who set fire to the hotel room within 3 minutes of her body being found. And also when he was confronted when he came down the stairs after setting the fire, he also was soaking wet from the knee down, including his shoes, which were leaving wet footprints everywhere. Like, this guy is so involved in what happened.
Brother. Too many coincidences, bro. The man pants and shoes wet from the knee down. Him skin have discoloration like Adrianna's skin have discoloration. When you look at the man's face, the man look like him don't have a soul. Him look like him not have a care in the world. Him look like him uninterested to be in there. And them just find a 11-year-old girl drowned in the pool. And you not have an ounce of sadness or remorse on your face. Nothing. The man look dead on the inside. No, I am not saying this man have nothing to do with it, bro. But we have to look at every single thing that don't make sense, bro. And this is one of them. Why are you wet? Why are you wet? You're leaving footprints all over the place. Why are you wet? Guyanese people, we need these answers, man. Don't stop fighting. See how you have another brother here who did drown a couple of years back. See it now, them call him the invisible drowning man.
So this is the other victim who died in 2012 at the Doubleday Hotel in Guyana, the same hotel where 11-year-old Adrianna has just been found.
Bro, this lady don't miss a beat.
Now, newspaper reports from Guyana actually covered his story under the headline of Invisible Drowning Man. So Sadiq Juman, when he was found in the same pool as Adrianna, police arrested and charged the hotel owner's son and also the staff of the hotel for the murder of the young man. They were not required to plead and they were remanded to prison until the trial started. Prosecutors put forward that Sadiq visited the hotel with a group of friends and got into an argument with persons at the hotel. He was allegedly beaten to an unconscious state and placed in a room until nightfall, after which he was allegedly dumped into the hotel pool to give the impression of an accidental drowning. His post-mortem revealed that he died from drowning compounded with blunt force trauma. But after that, the alleged people who were there to go on trial were freed after a lengthy trial 5 years later in 2017. Now, the reason they called him the invisible drowning man, because despite the fact he was over 6 foot tall, no one heard him cry out, no one saw him struggle, fight back, and no one saw him go under the water. So how did this healthy young man just drown? Now, when his body was found, he was only wearing swimming trunks, and his property, such as his mobile phone, could not be found. Now, according to staff paperwork and a member of staff, that pool, the pool that he was found in, was last checked at 1 a.m. in the morning, and there was nothing there, nobody there, no belongings, nothing. And yet we're expected to believe that he was there that night, all night.
This is what I'm saying, bro. This same thing happened years ago. Nobody saw him during the day when he went missing, but the day after he miraculously showed up in the pool that they searched prior. Same thing with ADRIANNA, bro. This no make no sense, brother. 0 sense. Everything is pointing at a cover-up. Everything is pointing at a botched crime. Because we don't know what kind of crime they didn't commit. Is it sacrificial? Is it a failed organ harvesting? Or them they just want to assault the girl? You know, grape her. What is going on? Guyanese people keep fighting. You have a specific group of Guyanese people where call me racist and stupid. All of them look the same. Every single Guyanese where call me racist, them look the same. Them look like them related. Them look the same, have the same texture ear, have the same skin color. You know who me attack? Who me for racist? How must I be racist? I am looking into this upside down case of a girl that went missing and then miraculously appeared. Just say you don't care about the little girl. Just say that. Just say in the comment section you don't care about this little girl. Because when you call me a racist, it seems as if you're projecting. You don't know, say One Nation and Imara Nation. Make sure you like, comment, share, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so we can grow the farm. You understand? Boom.